WeMasterTrade มีทีมงานซัพพอร์ตคนไทย 24 ชั่วโมง
ท็อปเฟิร์มดีขนาดนี้อยากลองต้องจัง
WeMasterTrade นะ เทรดง่ายใช้ทุนน้อย ใครๆก็เริ่มเทรดได้ ตีจนแบบอยากจะบอกต่อเลยเดี๋ยวอย่างงี้เดี๋ยวพรุ่งนี้นะ จะมาถวายมือถือนะ เครื่องใหม่ให้พร้อมกับ WeMasterTrade เลยเฮ้ย
ไม่ใช้มันแล้ว
โอเคสาธุตามที่ตกลงกันไว้เมื่อคืนนี้ มาถวายให้แล้วนะจ๊ะ แล้วก็จำที่สอนไว้ด้วยนะ จะได้ไม่ต้องติดดอย
นี่แหละมีตัวช่วยดีๆแล้วพักร้อนคราวนี้จะไปฝึกเทรดให้โปรเลยฝึกเทรดก็ง่ายไม่กลัวขาดทุนอยู่ในศาลก็เทรดได้ออกมาพักร้อน
Alright, welcome back. For traders who want to keep learning, evolving, and staying in tune with the market, we maintain a constantly updated blog section, weekly insight, psychology breakdown, market reaction, platform updates. We believe trading is a lifelong craft, and we make sure our community never stops sharpening its edge. And let's talk about cultures for a moment. What sets WeMasterTrade apart isn't just the features, it's the mindset we cultivate. Integrity, respect, share knowledge. Whether you are chatting in our Telegram group, watching our YouTube series, or talking to our live support team, you will notice one thing. We actually listen, and we treat traders like partners, not ticket numbers.
And I want to be very honest here. It's more platform. The trader is just another customer, but as WeMasterTrade, the trader is the center of the entire model. Your performance for the business, your feedback shape the platform. It means how far we scale together. That kind of mutual accountability is rare, and it's something we genuinely value.
So if you have ever questioned whether this path is real, whether a trading career is something you can actually build, go read the testimonial and look at the funding accounts. Talk to people who have been through the system. The story is real, the capital is real, and the result they speak loudly.
So to summarize, WeMasterTrade is more than a platform. We are a capital allocator, a talent accelerator, and an education-first trading institutions. We're here to challenge the status quo in trading assets, to reward performance over promotions, and to create real scalable income opportunities for traders worldwide, no matter where you start. This is bigger than a platform. It's a training movement, and if you're ready to be part of it, today's LiveStream will give you the full roadmap to get started. And thanks Danny and Helen for that deep and honest walkthrough. Coming up next, we'll take this foundation and connect it directly to what we offer, our actual account packages. That means a full breakdown on the different account options at WeMasterTrade, how they differ, who they are designed for, and what kind of result you can realistically expect from it. And now that we have explored who WeMasterTrade is and the principle we stand for, it's time to dive into one of the most important parts of today's session, a detailed discussion on our account packages. For most traders, this is where the journey begins, choosing a structures that align with your goal, your trading style, and your current skill level. And when we say packages, we're not just talking about dollar amount, we are talking about framework for growth. Each packet at WeMasterTrade represents a different pathway, a roadmap towards building skills, scaling your capital, and unlocking potential. Today we'll walk you through every package, explain what it offers, how it structures, and most importantly, who it is designed for.
Exactly right. As WeMasterTrade, we don't believe in a one-size-fits-all model. That's why we create these two distinct product lines for traders: the challenge package and the instant funding package. Each line come with variety of account size and configuration. Because traders come with different strengths, risk appetites, and timelines, we make sure there are a path for everyone, whether you're starting small or are ready to scale fast.
And now let's talk about the instant funding package, designed for traders who are already ready to skip the challenge phase and start trading with real capital immediately. Unlike the challenge model, this is for those who already have a strategy or want to hit the ground running. It's fast, efficient, and still structured around the same risk rule that keep your account safe.
So in the instant fund bucket, you select an account size 10,000, 25,000, 50,000, or 100,000, and you start trading the real fund from day one. The rules are straightforward. For 5% daily loss limit, 10% maximum lot, and 1 to 100 leverage. There are no simulated phases. You're already in the funded state, and your profit share up to 90%.
So to summarize, the challenge package is perfect if you want the step-by-step progressions. Root your skill, get familiar with WeMasterTrade risk framework, and gradually unlock higher profit share. The instant funding package is for traders who want to start with real capital immediately, with all the protections and profit sharing benefits intact.
Exactly. Think of this way. Challenge package help you build confidence, demonstrate skill, and grow progressively, while instant funding help you trade live capital immediately. If you are confident in your strategy, both paths lead to the same destination, which is scaling your trading career with WeMasterTrade.
And don't forget, both packages are fully compliant with WeMasterTrade risk management rules. That's our guarantee. You have a clear, transparent path whether you're learning, testing, or trading full time. The difference is only the starting point, your skill level, and comfort with risk.
So whatever stage you are at, beginner, intermediate, or advanced, there's a WeMasterTrade package for you. And coming on next, we are going to do a side-by-side comparison of challenge versus instant funding. So you can clearly see account sizes, risk rule, timeline, and profit share opportunities.
The $25,000 to $100,000 challenge packages are perfect for traders who already have the capital management experience, especially those aiming to scale into larger funding accounts. If you have passed other prop challenges or have strong verified trading history, this is the natural next step to level up your career.
Every challenge package comes with a one-time fee, for example, just $50 for the 10,000 challenge. Here's the good part, that fee is refundable once you become funded and meet minimum performance conditions. And if things don't go your way, you are eligible for a 30% reset discount, so you can start fresh and keep learning. But what if you don't want to go through a challenge at all and want real capital from day one, earning purely based on results? That's where our instant funding package come in.
And this is where WeMasterTrade really stands out. The instant funding model is designed for experienced, disciplined traders who want to trade real capital immediately. No evaluation, no demo stages, just live trading, fully backed by a structured, fair, and transparent system.
And accessibility is key. You can choose from several account types based on your trading style, performances, and goals. Today we will walk through the three main instant funding package, the 5-10-10, 5-10-0, and Customize. We will compare the detail, but more importantly, we will help you figure out which package is right for you.
Let me set the scene. All instant funding packages give you live trading access from day one. That means no challenge phases, no evaluations. You pay once, follow the rule, and start trading real capital immediately. And for every account, no matter the size, include no time limits, up to 90% profit share, scale plans toward 1 million, support for EA, swing trades, scalping, and even HFT strategies. Now let's go package by package. Let's shift gears to the 5-10-10 package. Maximum capital up to 200,000. Now you get 5% daily loss and 10% over limits. So why is that important?
That extra breathing room is huge for traders who scale into position or like taking multiple entries per setup. Imagine if you have in a volatile market with fast swing, the 5-10-10 rules let you navigate larger moves without hitting daily limits permanently. It's a game changer for professional style trading.
The profit targets here 10%, preferably aligned with the higher risk window. And as always, you get full flexibility, scalping, EAs, new trading, swing trades, HFT, whatever suits your style. The package is all about tolerance and adaptability. It's reward traders who understand position sizing, risk management, and market timing.
And this package is perfect for day traders, especially those focusing on fast-moving assets like Nasdaq, gold, or volatile forex pair. If you already have tested intraday strategy and want a little extra breathing room for risk, this is the package that made for you. It will give you flexibility without sacrificing structures.
And it also great for traders who try with clear targets and that 10% profits goal act as motivating milestone, keeping you focused on and payout oriented. Some traders perform best when they know exactly what success looks like, and this package gives them that clarity without feeling restricted.
So to sum up 5-10 for high tolerance, injury, or ambitious traders, now this one is personal favorite for traders who love trading on their terms, the 5-10-0 package. You get a 5% daily limit, 10% overall loss, but zero profit target. That's right, no math, no number chasing you around. Trade smart, trade patiently, and let results come naturally.
For traders who try and resist and overpay, this is poor freedom. You focus on protecting capital, building consistent gain, and growing your account without any arbitrary pressure. No target to trading, clean, control, and try this.
This package is perfect for low-frequency traders and market sniper. If you take 3 to 5 trades a week, each with careful planning, this environment actually rewards patience rather than punishing it. It's for aggressive trader, risk taker, or anyone frustrated by strict consistency rules elsewhere. Trade how you want as long as you respect the drawdown limit.
And last but not least, the customized package. Think of this as WeMasterTrade saying you define the rules, we fund your strategy.
You can set your own daily loss, overall loss, and even fund up to 400,000, the largest funding option we offer. It is designed for student traders who want total control without compromising on flexibility.
And this is also premium or access trading. You can use EA's new strategy, weekend holdings, NFT, everything. If you have a very specific approach in mind, this package let you bring it to life. And who is it for? It's for top-tier professional, ex-hedge fund trader, high-volume trader, signal provider, anyone who wants a fully tailored trading setup. This package put the blueprint in your hands.
And I always say, if you try all the model and nothing fits, the customer packet let you build your own roadmap. That level of freedom is rare in the trading world and extremely powerful for street trader.
Now to wrap it up, every instant funding package we offer is built around clarity, fairness, and real opportunities. Clear risk, clear risk parameter, competitive commissions, full market access, and genuine profit potential. No artificial time limits and payouts. You can start as early as the very next day.
And here's the best part, no matter your trading story, scalping, swing, or a maneuver, there's an account that matches you. The key is choosing the one that fits your style and discipline. Start building consistency now and the growth compound naturally.
And yes, if you have ever on the fence, our team is available 24/7 to guide you. But here's the real secret, pick the account that suits your discipline, not your dream. The fit always outperform the flashes promise.
Now, alright traders, you have seen the package. Now it's time to tackle the rules that can make or break your account, the daily loss limit. Stay tuned, this one separates the pros from the panic. Getting funded feels amazing, right? But staying funded, that's the real game. And the number one reason account gets shut down, one thing, daily loss.
And yes, the infamous daily loss, most traders think they understand it until they close their account mid-trade on a Tuesday afternoon. Classic.
But here the silver linings. When you really scrap it, this rule becomes one of your best ally in risk management. Today we will break it down step by step with real examples.
So what is it? The daily loss limit, also called maximum daily loss, set the hard cap for losses in a single trading day, including both close and floating trades. Hit it even for a second and your account shut down automatically.
And here's the nuance, it's always calculated from the higher of your starting balance or equity. That's more details what catches so many traders off guard.
Think of it as safety list, not that it's not there to punish you, it's there to keep you in the game.
Now let's get practical. Day 5, your balance is 105,000, but equity is 107,000 thanks to some floating profits.
With a 4% daily loss, the system calculated is from 107,000 in higher number.
And 4% of $107,000 is about 4,280. Your equity cannot drop below 102,720 that day or it to liquidation.
And here's the kicker, this is real time. The system doesn't wait, dip below for even a second and boom, your account closed.
And for example 2, now flip it, day 7, your balance is $100,000. Your equity is $99,000 because some trades are in loss.
Since the balance is higher, 4% daily loss either 4,000, your equity must stay above 96,000 all day.
Drop to 95.99, auto liquidation triggers, no margin call, no warning, just done.
And the system will execute the market order to close everything. All trades liquidate, account disabled, you cannot trade again unless you purchase a new package.
And remember, because it is executed at the live market price, Sleepy can make final profit and loss what that it paid. That 3,900 lot, your plans could turn into 4,200 in seconds.
That's why we always say don't dance on the edge. Respect the limits, respect your capital, and you will stay funded longer and grow consistently.
And alright traders, let's dive into how to avoid violating the daily loss rule. This is where the pro mindset kicks in.
Tip number 1, know your buffer. Don't plan trades that put you right to the edge of your limit. Leave at least 10 to 50% cushion because below your mark, especially in volatile markets.
Tips 2, focus on equity, not just balance. Most traders stare at their balance all day, but if floating losses are dragging your equity down, you are already at risk of violation.
Tip number 3, use the dashboard. WeMasterTrade provide live risk dashboard. You can check your loss status frequently. Don't rely on memory or guesswork.
Tip number 4, pause after early losses. If you lose 3% in the first hour of planning session, stop, reflect, don't try to revamp trade back into the ring.
Tips 5, trade smaller during news events. Trading gold during NFP at full side, that is a fast track to hitting daily loss. Scale down your lots and ride the post-volatility move safely.
Now here are some common rookie mistakes. Let's talk about the trap. What mistake do traders make most often with the daily loss?
Number 1, over leveraging, opening the trade that 5 to 7% of your account, thinking we will exit quickly. When it grows red fast, it's already too late.
Number 2, holding overnight without checking exposure. 3 trades left overnight, wake up to a 60 pip gap. Daily loss can trigger before you can even open your eyes.
And what is the third big mistake?
Assuming only close trades matter. No, equity include floating profit and lot too. That's your real score. And I always tell the new trader the daily loss isn't your enemy. Think of it as your account airbag. It's designed to stop you from making invisible mistakes.
Exactly. It's for discipline. You can be aggressive, but only inside the box. Learn that and you will last longer than 90% of the market.
One last point, this isn't just about rules, it's about trust. WeMasterTrade funds you because we trust you will manage risk responsibly. The daily loss is just there to protect the trust for both sides. And we have covered the daily loss before we move to the next one, which is the maximum loss rule. We will take a short break.
Good morning, everyone. I am Andrew Hunt, and I am CEO of WeMasterTrade. Today, we're here at one of Asia's most exciting race 7, surrounded by speed, focus, and the relentless pursuit of excellence. In both racing and trading, precision matters, discipline matters, and every decision counts. This is not just a race, it's a showcase of focus, discipline, and speed, the same spirit that drives every trade forward.
Trading and in racing, precision is everything. Only one goal, reaching the chart. This is where speed meets strategy, Every move counts. Every second defines the result. In this race, precision is profit. Accelerate your strategy. Control your momentum. Rise above the limit. Every move is a decision. Precision creates profit. Only those who control the speed control the result. Push to the limit. Aim for the chart. Master every move. WeMasterTrade, powering precision, fueling performance. From the track to the chart, we master every move. Speed, focus, discipline. That's how champions trade.
WeMasterTrade เขามีทุนให้แบ่งผลกำไรให้สูงสุดถึง 90% มีทีมงานซัพพอร์ตคนไทย 24 ชั่วโมง ใครๆก็เริ่มเทรดได้
สาธุสิ่งศักดิ์สิทธิ์ที่อยู่ที่นี้งวดนี้ลูกขอรางวัลใหญ่รางวัลที่1สักทีเถอะถ้าลูกได้มาตรงๆลูกจะ
งมงายไม่เข้าเรื่อง
ลยเจ้าค่ะ
แม่มันสู้คนรุ่นใหม่อย่างเราก็ไม่ได้ ฮัลโหลลูกว่าไง อ๋อ ไม่ต้องห่วง เรื่องเงินค่าเทอมหนูอ่ะพ่อเตรียมมาให้เรียบร้อยแล้ว สบายมากหายห่วงปวดจะหลับโอ้มาทำอะไรเสียงดังกันวะหรือว่าใครเป็นไรวะนะโมตัสสะนะโมตัสสะนะโมตัสสะตายไปแล้วทำไมไม่ไปผุดไม่เกิดเลยจ๊ะนี่
ดอยจะสิเรียนเทรดดิ้งตั้งแต่ยังมีชีวิตจนตายที่ไม่หลุดดอยเลยเงินก็หมดนะ
ที่ไม่ไปผุดไม่เกิดเนี่ยคือติดต่ออย่างนั้นเหรอ นี่แม่คนจะบอกอะไรให้นะ เดี๋ยวนี้นะเทรดโดยที่ไม่ต้องใช้ทุนตัวเอง เรียนรู้ง่าย รู้จัก WeMasterTrade ไหมเนี่ยเขามีทุนให้ไม่ต้องกลัวขาดทุน แถมถอนเงินง่าย พี่นี่นะ ถอนไปแล้วถึง 3 รอบ และยังแบ่งผลกำไรให้สูงสุดถึง 90%
แต่ฉันไม่รู้ภาษาอังกฤษนะสิจ๊ะ
WeMasterTrade มีทีมงานซัพพอร์ตคนไทย 24 ชั่วโมง
ท็อปเฟิร์มดีขนาดนี้อยากลองต้องจัง
WeMasterTrade นะเทรดง่ายใช้ทุนน้อย ใครๆก็เริ่มเทรดได้ ตีจนแบบอยากจะบอกต่อเลยเดี๋ยวอย่างงี้เดี๋ยวพรุ่งนี้นะ จะมาถวายมือถือนะ เครื่องใหม่ให้พร้อมกับ WeMasterTrade เลยเฮ้ย
ไม่ใช้มันแล้ว
โอเคสาธุตามที่ตกลงกันไว้เมื่อคืนนี้ มาถวายให้แล้วนะจ๊ะ แล้วก็จำที่สอนไว้ด้วยนะ จะได้ไม่ต้องติดดอย
นี่แหละมีตัวช่วยดีๆแล้วพักร้อนคราวนี้จะไปฝึกเทรดให้โปรเลยฝึกเทรดก็ง่ายไม่กลัวขาดทุนอยู่ในศาลก็เทรดได้ออกมาพักร้อนก็เทรดได้สบายใจเพราะมี WeMasterTrade ร่วมเดินทางไปกับเราพร้อมบริการช่วยเหลือ 24 ชั่วโมงนี่แหละที่เขาบอกต่อไม่ว่าจะอยู่ที่ไหนจะไปที่ไหนก็เทรดได้ WeMasterTrade เพื่อนคู่ใจของเทรดเดอร์ไทยอยู่เคียงข้างคุณเสมอ
WeMasterTrade
ในโลกของการเงินไม่ต่างอะไรกับเกมส์ในสนามทุกวินาทีล้วนมีค่าชัยชนะไม่ได้มาจากโชคแต่มาจากกลยุทธ์วินัยและความสามารถในการคว้าโอกาส WeMasterTrade แพลตฟอร์มที่ช่วยให้คุณเชื่อมต่อวิเคราะห์และลงมือเหมือนทีมมืออาชีพการฝึกที่ดีนำคุณไปสู่ความสำเร็จปลดปล่อยศักยภาพของคุณเร่งสปีดสู่ความสำเร็จในการเทรด WeMasterTrade ครองเกมของคุณพิชิตตลาดการเงิน
WeMasterTrade
At WeMasterTrade, we defined ourselves as an angel funding project. Our approach involves hiring traders. Under our trading rules, we're proud to cover your risk, placing our trust in traders to generate profits for both parties. We have a specialized risk management team that will analyze high winning potential orders and copy those trades in a way that boosts winning. For instance, if a client initiates a trade with 100 Apple shares, our risk management team will copy it at a ratio of 1:4, translating to a purchase of 400 shares. Note that we only copy trades that our experts believe will be a big success. This way, we can profit more on this project for our company and a higher profit share for traders. First, WeMasterTrade will provide you access to the trading capital. You'll be trading on the most reliable platform, MT5. Generated profit will be shared up to 90%. WeMasterTrade covering all of your losses. We implemented a loss limit strategy to help you and our company control the risk of our trades. You can make as many trades as you want in a day or week as long as you don't hit the loss limit. For example, in our sugar package of $100,000 capital, the loss limit is 5%, equals to $5,000. This means as long as you don't lose more than $5,000, you can keep trading and growing your trading capital and withdraw profit anytime. That's how we master trade.
Welcome back, traders. Previously, we have covered the daily loss rule, your day-to-day seatbelt. But now it's time to talk about the ultimate boundary. I'm talking about the maximum loss rule, your account airbag. This isn't just for one day, it's for the entire life of your account.
A lot of traders think I didn't hit my day limit, I'm safe, but a few days of small loss add up and suddenly liquidation.
Exactly. The max loss is the final safety net. Hit it and the system sees your account as unsalvageable. Immediate closure, no exception.
So what is the maximum loss rule? Let's break it down simply. It's the total loss your account can sustain across on trade at any moment. If your equity including open trades dip below the threshold, the account is gone, period.
Unlike the daily loss, the weekly start each day, this is cumulative. Lose 2% one day, 3% the next, cross the line and that's it.
The actual percentage depends on your package. Typically 6% or 10% of your starting balance is always based on your initial capital, not your equity or profit.
Now suppose your account starts 50,000 with a 6% max loss, which is $3,000.
Your equity can never fall below 47,000. Doesn't matter if you make the 1,000 that today, it's cumulated from the start.
And remember, both close and floating losses count. If you close at $2,000, floating $1,200, equity is $46,800, below $47,000, and account is closed.
Not about net gain or loss across trade. It's about real-time equity versus stop loss fall.
Say your account rolled to 51,000, will feel great, right?
Yeah, but max loss still based on the original $50,000, 6% limit and equal around $47,000. The profit only give extra buffer.
Exactly, your equity can drop 4,000 before hitting the floor. Profit doesn't move the threshold.
Drop below the max loss even by a few dollars and auto liquidation triggers instantly. All trades close at market price.
Unlike daily loss, slippage may make a broke. Your final numbers slightly worse. That just make it reality.
And most importantly, one breach, the account is permanently disabled. No reset, no run back. Want to continue trading, you must purchase a new package.
And well, there will be some pro tip to master the max loss rule. Now, here's the secret sauce. How do you stay inside the max loss box and trade like a pro without sweating every second?
Tip number 1, know your floor all the way. Track your total low loss every day. Don't wait for that more or loss accumulated manually or when it is half a battle.
Tips 2, trade profit like ammo, not ammo. Floating gains don't mean going wide and reducing lot size when you are ahead. Remember to protect your capital, don't gamble it.
Tip number 3, punish floating losses like a hawk. Even one roll trade can turn your cushion into catastrophe. Stay alert, stay disciplined.
Tip 4, step back when danger looms. If you're 5% down on a 6% loss, don't trade as walk away, take a breath, analyze, patient, say account.
And tip 5, never fight volatility blindfolded. Big news, reduce size, gold, Nasdaq, you are pair, they spike fast. Respect the market, respect the limit.
Now let's get real. Here are the moves that destroy account faster than you can blink.
Number 1, over leveraging. Opening position at 5 to 7% of your account, thinking it's safe. One wrong move and you're torn.
Number 2, ignoring floating trades. Close trade loser, think you are safe. One more red trade floating around 1,500 to 2,000. Boom, the accounts crossed the line.
Number 3, revenge trading. Lose yesterday, come back screening today to recover. That's how a 6% lot disappears in 2 sessions.
And number 4, slippage during news. Time stop doesn't matter. A single candle can wipe out your buffer before you can blink.
Listen up, the market loss isn't the enemy. It's your Protect yourself, your airbag. Every top trader I know treats life as non-negotiable. Throughout the lesson he had a cow gun.
Exactly. Think of this as a reality check. If you're constantly skimming the edge, the problem is not a rule, it's your strategy or mindset. Fix that and the account lasts years, not days.
So here's the mantra, traders. Respect the mass loss, trade inside the block, protect your equity, grow consistently. Treat it like your best friend and it will keep your account alive while more traders self-destruct around you.
As WeMasterTrade, we're not just handing out capital, we're building a structure, discipline, and professionalism. The market loss rule, that's a line that separates gamble from true traders.
So let's lock this in, traders. Here's what you need to remember about mass loss rule. It's a percentage of your starting balance, usually 6% or 10%. It's calculated from real-time equity, not just your balance. It accounts both closed and floating losses. Every penny matters. And here's the kickers. Once it breaks, the account is gone permanently.
Think of this as your final safety net. Respect it, trade smart, and you will survive where most traders fail.
Alright, traders, we have covered the loss limit and the maximum loss rule, your capital safety net. Now let's talk about reserves, not just risk. At WeMasterTrade, we want to see traders grow, scale, and earn sustainably. That's where profit consistency comes in.
This rule separates lucky spot from true pros. It's how whether you can make consistent profit over time instead of relying on one big win.
And it's also how we determine profit sharing, withdrawals, and scales up. Funding and cannot withdraw at full profit. This rule is properly why.
So what is profit consistency? Simply put, the profit consistency ratio measures how evenly your profits come in day to day. One huge spike and several flats on losing day, high ratio, low consistency.
As WeMasterTrade, more account require 30% profit consistency, meaning your bad day cannot exceed 30% of your total profit.
Important, if your profit consistency exceeds 20% of your profit share, drop to 10%. That's correct if your consistency in check if you want to maximize profit and earning. And the formula is also really simple. The best trading day profit divided to total close profit multiplied to 100 is going to be the profit consistency percentage.
The bad days mean the single day high is close profit. The total profits means sum of all close profits minus close losses. Floating losses don't count until close.
So if your best day is $200 and your total profit is $500, your profit consistency will be 200 divided by 500 multiplied 100 equal 40%. That's too high, and you need to trade more to reduce this ratio below 20% to eligible for payout.
And yes, there will be some example. 5-day result, the day 1 is $100, day 2 is $200, day 3 minus 50, day 4 is 100, and day 5 is 60.
So the total net profit will be 100 plus 200 minus 50 plus 100 plus 60 equal to 410.
Best day, which is day 2, $200. So the profit consistency will be 200 divided by 410 multiplied 100 equal 48.78%.
And it is way above 30% limit. Even though profitable, your profit share dropped to 10% until consistency improved.
So what does this mean? Profit doesn't equal pay. Even profitable traders won't get full profit share if gains are too concentrated.
If you rely on 1 or 2 months a day to query your account, that's really not skill. You need steady wins.
Long-term balance equal higher trust, scales up, and full profit share. That's what separates funding pros from lucky spike. And how to improve it? If you are over the limit, do not panic. Focus on evening out profit over multiple days.
For A users, monitor your equity curve. Boss that spike profit one day might hurt profit consistency. Adjust to keep the ratio below 20 to 30% for full profit share.
And there will be some common mistakes. Number 1, hitting the target early and resting inflates the best day ratio.
Number 2, overtrading after a big day. Trading to squeeze more is equal to the higher ratio.
Number 3, ignoring the rule. Profit consistency is what we actually measure for growth and scale.
Profit consistency isn't a hurdle, it's your roadmap to sustainable growth and maximum profit share.
Hit this and WeMasterTrade will trust you with bigger capital, ignores it, and even profitable accounts get reduced payouts.
So remember, small, steady, reliable profits is always better than one lucky spy any day. Keep profit consistency below 20 to 30% to maximize your profit share and scale fast.
At the end of the day, this isn't about controlling you. It's about building habit that can handle scale. If you can be consistent with 25,000, what happens when we give you 100,000 or more?
Yeah, exactly. But the consistency is your ticket to trust. At WeMasterTrade, we fund traders, we also study them. This will show whether you are serious about long-term trading or just chasing lucky spikes.
And we have seen it time and again. They are the ones getting multiple payouts, referral, and eventually scaling into six-figure funding.
So do not feed the rules, embrace as feedback. Too high, that's good. It means you have made profits. Now the goal is to balance it out over multiple sections.
And remember, no matter amount required, WeMasterTrade dashboard automatically calculates your profit consistency ratio. Check it anytime under your status tab.
So here are the quick recap for traders. This rule is about balance, not volume. Keep your best days under 20% of total profits for months payout. Spread your wins across multiple sections. Monitor progress using the dashboard. So far, we have walked through the daily loss limit, tackle the maximum loss account loss, and examine how profit consistency shape your long-term payout. And now we arrive at the final and perhaps most overlooked rule one. You now know how to protect your capital and keep your payout on track. But here's the final pillars, the one that separate reckless traders from pros. I'm talking about the risk consistency rules, or what we like to call the discipline test. Because honestly, the market isn't your biggest threat, your inconsistency is.
Exactly. Traders often think the hardest part is predicting price, but really it's stating discipline with how much you reach per trade.
And this rule does not care about your win streak, it monitor your risk pose. If you want to scale out with WeMasterTrade, this is not negotiable.
So what is the risk consistency rule? Here's the simple version. You cannot risk more than 2% of your initial account balance on any single trade idea.
And that includes everything linked to that trade idea: close trades, floating losses, fees, and swaps. Nothing is excluded.
Why it matters? Consistency isn't just about profit and loss. It's about the process. Random position sizing means why equities win, which lead to it's very hard to scale.
This will protect both you and WeMasterTrade. It reverses capital and ensure your assets play out over time.
And think of this as your account heartbeat. A large jump from 0.5 to 5 overnight, that's chaos, not trading.
So what counts as a trade idea? A trade isn't just one order, it's a bundle of trades sharing the same logic.
For example, 3 buy order on gold at different times is considered one trade idea.
Same symbol, same direction, close around same times, group logically, the 2% risk can apply to the entire bundle.
So the system doesn't just look at trade individually, it's look at logical bundles.
So what's allowed? You can have multiple trade ideas as long as it respects the 2% risk limit.
And you buy gold, sell GBP, GBY, and sell AUD USD. 3 separate trades idea, each can risk up to 2%.
So what is not allowed? 3 buys order on gold, same direction, same assets, that means one trade idea.
And if combined risk exceeds 2%, the account is flagged immediately, no exceptions.
Let's break it down. Imagine a 50,000 accounts. Your risk consistency limit is 2% per trade idea, so 1,000 miles per bundle.
Trade idea number 1, buy gold, total risk either 900 or 1.8%, perfectly under the limit.
And later, you open another buy on gold, same direction, same assets, combined with the first position. Your risk is now total $1,200, and that is 2.4%. Even though each trade can look small individually, the system counts them as one trade idea.
And here's the crucial part, the platform sees a 2% breach immediately. That means even a small miscalculation can trigger a violation.
And remember, exclude floating losses too. It's the first go trade if floating the minus 500 and the second at the minus 700. Your equity hit the 46,800 over the 2% limit violation trigger.
And this is why you must think in trade idea, not isolate trades. And that's how pros stay compliant without cutting back on strategy.
Trade ideas car combined risk might stay under 2% per idea and track both floating and close losses. Master this and risk consistency will become your ally.
There will be some pro tips for staying inside the rules. Tips 1. Count trade idea, not trades.
Number 2, keep position sizing stable, no sudden jump.
Number 3. Use WeMasterTrade dashboard. Live risk tracking is your best friend.
Number 4, plan trade ahead, don't open multiple positions impulsively.
Tip 5. Watch new events. Volatility can push you over 2% fast.
This isn't punishment, it's a framework for long-term success. Trade inside the block and you can scale up safely.
Respect the risk consistency rules and you will outlast 90% of traders.
Combine risk discipline, profit consistency, daily mass loss management. That's the trifecta separating amateurs from professional traders at WeMasterTrade.
The season shows the trackball on dashboard is how pro play the game. Has fun like by trade, big bang and forex, and top tier trader. They trade is like gold belt.
Right? This is not about micromanaging you or limiting freedom. It's about protecting your account, your capital, and the trust in this trading community. Miss this and even a small mistake can spiral fast.
Here's the reality. Traders who embrace this rule, who understand that small disciplined risk is the engine behind scalable capital. Those are the ones we invest in. Those are the traders who go from 25,000 to 1 million and beyond.
If you want to try live professional, you need to know exactly how much you're risking on every trade every single day. No guessing, no help, reality is key.
And yes, if you're still opening trades just because setup feels right, you are eyeballing lot size. Consider this your wake-up call. Structure your trade, respect your limits, protect your capital, period.
This isn't merely a rule. It's a habit, a mindset, a framework for long-term success. Nail this now and the road to bigger cacao, higher payouts, and consistent growth become clean, predictable, and sustainable. Now we have made it through all the rules: daily loss, mass loss, profit consistency, risk consistency. Now it's time for the part that every trader dreams about: scaling your account.
More capital, bigger loss, higher rewards, all while trading without risking your own money.
And yeah, that's exactly what the WeMasterTrade Scales plan does. It's a clear roadmap from $10,000 funding account all the way to $1 million. We'll define milestone and real target.
Now, how scaling works. Our scale plan is performance-based. Trade well, follow the rules, hit profit target, and your capital grows. You don't pay for it, you earn it.
No gimmicks. Your role comes from consistency, discipline, and smart trading.
And it's aggressive, double, triple, or quadruple your capital up to $1 million and depends on your starting account.
WeMasterTrade offers two scaling paths. The first one is percentage-based and the second one is amount-based.
The percentage-based start at level 1 at 100% of your base account. Hits 20% profits with required profit consistency. You move to level 2, capital increase 50%.
And level 3 is 300%, level 4 is 600%, level 5 is 1,200%, level 6 is 2,400%. Max will be $1 million, and for every level you complete at least 2 payout cycles to prove stability.
Amount-based, which is for instant funding, is similar. Start at 10,000, moves up to 15,000, 30,000, 60,000, on the way to $1 million, hitting profit target at each step.
For example, with the 25,000 account, start at 25,000, for profit, the target is 5,000. Hit it with consistency, move to the 37,500, then the 75,000, then 150,000, all the way to 1 million.
No rush, no penalty. For going at your own pace, it just stay within the rules and grow.
Now here are what you need per level to unlock scale up. First of all, hit the profit target. Second, avoid violation, especially for mass and daily loss. Third, complete 2 successful payouts, and lastly, maintain profit consistency when required.
Once all bulk are takes, your account is upgrade, bigger capital, bigger earning, and simpler trade rates.
And that's real leverage, more capital without taking bigger risk per trade. Most traders fail because they overtrade, led to force more target, volatilizing drawdowns.
Owner ignore consistency early on, making their 80% of profit in one day, disqualifying payouts.
And planning matters. Know your next scale target and trade to reach it. Don't just trade for today, trade for level 7 and beyond.
Scaling isn't just about money. Every level brings more capital and more responsibility. Can you handle the 300,000 and if 10,000 strike you?
And yes, step-by-step scaling tests your discipline, patience, and mental strength before you ever reach 7 figures.
Now this isn't demo high, it's a real capital, real rules, and real growth.
Consistency is patient and scale from 10,000 to 1 million if possible, and WeMasterTrade traders have done it repeatedly.
And yes, one disciplined month, one consistent profit target at a time, and that is how growth happens.
Respect the rules, trade small, follow the structures, and at WeMasterTrade, scaling performance isn't just possible, it's guaranteed if you play it right. And that's wrap up our full walkthrough from account setup, risk rule, profit consistency, risk discipline, on the way to scaling to 1 million. Whether you start 50, 10,000 or 200,000, the path is real, clear, and achievable. And the next one, we will have covered the rules, scaling, discipline. Now let's talk about the part everyone really cares about, getting your profits sent out fast.
You have earned it, now it's time to claim what yours.
Exactly. This is the reward for your discipline, your consistency, and your performance. And with WeMasterTrade, we do not just fund your trades, we award results.
What is the profit share models? Here's the deal. As the funded traders, you keep a percentage of the profit you generate. Your profit share it starts at 50% and grow all the way to 90% depending on your payout history.
And breakdown for instant funding account, the first payout will be 50%, second payout will be 75%, and third payout or beyond will be 90%.
And for the challenge package account, here how it works. Phase 1, no profit share apply. Phase 2, 30 profit share, but this is part only after your first payout on the funded account. So when your funded account reach at least 6% cumulative profit, you unlock 30% profit share from challenge phase 2, 90% profit share from your funded account, and refund of your challenge package.
Now I have a question. Why not just start everyone at top tier?
And yeah, profit sharing is about trust and proven performance. The first payout shows that you are profitable. The second prove consistency. The third, that's when WeMasterTrade say you earn top tier.
By then, we know your strategy, your risk management, and your payout behavior. It's a partnership, not a handout.
Now some packages will have unique rule. Here's the scoop.
And 5, 10, 0 package, total profit under 6%, fixed 10% profit share, regardless the payout number, trade above that threshold to earn standard tier payouts.
Payout are requested via dashboard, pick a term amount, confirm method, submit, and done.
And yeah, unclaimed profits stay in your account, they roll over, they do not vanish. Yeah, you can request dailies, not just weekly or monthly, fully controlled, full transparency. And the payment method is also global, secure, and flexible. There will be bank transfers, Swift, local, PayPal, Wise, Coinbase, crypto. You got Dear Card, you got Stripe also.
And PayPal's Wise, Coinbase, Deal, and Stripe are free on our site. External fee may apply like currency conversion, but we minimize costs.
And yet the payout generally processed within 24 to 48 business hours. Crypto and Stripe often faster, and bank wires may vary depends on your bank.
If you pay out if flagged for consistency review, don't panic. It's a routine check before approval. So some tips for smooth payout. Number 1, check profit consistency before requesting, especially for the first and the second withdrawal.
Number 2, stick to risk rule. Max loss violation will cancel your payout.
Number 3, try a few extra days if profit are uneven. Balance your ratio to qualify.
And lastly, number 4, pick your payment method wisely.
And yeah, the WeMasterTrade profit sharing system is strategic, not just generous. It's reward discipline, consistency, and long-term performance.
Your share grow as your record grow. Your capital grow as your decision grow. The faster you learn the structure, the faster you get paid.
And that brings us to full circle, from signing up to getting funded to scaling to cashing out. You now know the entire journey inside WeMasterTrade. Rules, scaling, payout, discipline, performance. That means profit is in your pocket. And that's also our live stream. And before we end this section, we will move to the last part, which is the news calendar.
Yeah, good afternoon everyone and welcome back to our market update. Today is Thursday, August 13 and we have pretty busy economic calendar. Helen, what stands out for you today?
Hi, Ernest. There are several important releases, but I think the GDP data and later the US inflation data are the main area traders should keep an eye on.
Absolutely. Let's start this with UK. The RICS house price balance came in at minus 30%, exactly in the line with expectation, but slightly better than the previous minus 30.2%.
Right, so while the housing market is still showing weakness, the improvement from the minus 32 to the minus 30% is more positive. However, I don't think it's long is strong enough to create a major move in the GDP.
Yeah, so agree. Now, the bigger story came at 1 p.m. when we received a whole series of UK economic indicators.
Exactly, the headline GDP month over month came in at the 0.3%, beating the forecast of the 0%. That definitely a positive surprise for the UK economy.
And the preliminary GDP came in at 0.4%, exactly matching expectation, although it was lower than the previous 0.6%.
Yeah, so the picture is somewhat mixed. Monthly growth was stronger than expected. That quality growth has slowed.
And we also saw construction output at 0.1%, better than expected at minus 0.3%, while the index of service 3 came in, exactly at the forecast of 0.5%.
But here there was some negative number as well. The goods trade balance come in at the minus 22 billion, worse than the forecast of the minus 20.6 billion.
Yes, and the industrial activity was not particularly expensive either. Industrial production fell to 0.2% compared with the expected increase of 0.1%.
Exactly. Manufacturing production month over month also dropped 0.5% versus a forecast decline of only 0.1%. So that's why the stronger GDP number, the manufacturing sector is clearly showing some weakness.
And on the positive side, the preliminary business investment jumped to 1.7%, significantly above the forecast of minus 0.3%.
That's an interesting number. As long as business may still be investing, that's why weakness in manufacturing and trade.
So overall, would you say the GDP data is bullish or bearish?
At the core is mixed, with a slight positive bias from GDP figure, but the traders should be carefully because the weaker industrial production and trade balance could limit GDP strength.
So good point. Now let's move to the CHF. Sweet PPI came in at minus 0.1%, better than the forecast of minus 0.2%, although still negative.
Right, that relatives minor surprise and probably not enough by itself to create significant CFF volatility.
At 4 p.m., we also have Eurozone industrial production with a forecast of minus 0.1% compared with the previous minus 0.2%.
So the market is expecting a slight improvement, but the industrial activity remains weak. EUR trader will want to see whether the actual figure beats or misses that forecast.
And now we get to the US sections, which is probably the most important part of today's calendar.
Absolutely, at the 7:30 p.m., we have the three important USD release: core PPI month-over-month, PPI month-over-month, and unemployment claim.
The forecast of core PPI is 0.3% compared with the 0.2% previously. For the headline PPI, the forecast is 0.2% compared with the previous minus 0.3%.
That's a significant shift. If PPI come with above expectations, the market could interpret the renewed producer price pressure, which could support the US dollar.
And we also have unemployment claims with a forecast of 202,000 compared with the 199,000 previously.
Exactly, if going come with in lower than expected, that would indicate a stronger labor market and could provide additional support for USD, but a much higher than expected number could have an opposite effect. So then just 10 minutes later at the 7:40 p.m., we have FOMC member back and speaking, while FOMC member have got speak at 7:50 p.m. That important because trader will be listening for any comments about inflation, interest rate, and Federal reverse future policy direction.
So we could potentially see increased volatility around the US release and the Fed speakers.
Definitely, traders should also remember that the reaction isn't always straightforward. For example, stronger PPI may support the dollar if it increases expectation for higher policy, but the broader market reaction will depend on how investors interpret the inflation outlook.
And later tonight, we have a natural gas storage with an expected bill of 31 billion compared with the 33 billion previously.
That could affect natural gas price, although compared with the PPI and labor market data, is probably the secondary event for the traders.
So to wrap things up, today's major themes are the UK economic growth, European industrial activity, and the US producer inflation and employment data.
Exactly, for GDP, the data is mixed, but GDP provides some support for your day at the 7:30 p.m. PPI and unemployment claim release are the key events to watch.
And with the FOMC speaker following shortly afterward, we could see some serious volatility.
Absolutely. So traders keep an eye on the action number versus the forecast. Avoid chasing the first market move and make sure your risk management is in place.
Great analysis, Helen. That is all for today's economic calendar update.
Thanks, Annie. We look to everyone, trade carefully, and we will see in the next market update.
Yes, take care everyone and trade safe.
Thank you, Annie and Helen, for that detailed update on the news calendars. And that's also wrap today's live stream. And stay tuned, and we will see you in the next session.